Alrighty. Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal, and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this reading, I don't know what sign this is for. This is a collective message. We just gonna see what comes out. We gonna do some real reading right now. We gonna pull on the energy. But the first thing I was picking up on is that this is a message. People, I don't know if you just want to check on the people around you, where people's intentions are. It could be your own motherfucking family. That's thank you, son. Brought me some more. Your own family that's disloyal to you. You know, a lot of times we think it's the lover, we think it's our friends, and sometimes it's your own motherfucking family that do you dirty, that do you wrong. And this reading is for that. So this reading, we're gonna see who is the betrayer here. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So this was a collective message. Who is the betrayer and what you need to realize? Because a lot of times, and especially in certain communities, we always think, you know, what does it say? Honor thy mother and thy father. Yes, you can honor them, but you ain't got to be around these people. These people could be jealous of you. These people could be one of the ones bringing you down because you're stable. You're the stable one. Because you're the go-getter in the family. Because you know how to focus yourself. You're not a liar. You don't fabricate how your life is. You're actually this Queen of Pentacles, right? In secret, people feel secretly jealous about that shit. They really do. Your family, the community, Three of Cups type energy. So let's go ahead. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. If you haven't tuned into my channel before, I like to pray before all my readings, so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. But you need to somebody here needs to open their eyes. And I hate to say it, but I'm about to use this cliche shit. Blood ain't thicker than water sometimes. It's really not. And so, this is for someone you have secluded yourself from, not just family, but from everyone. And you need to step back out. And you're feeling like, oh, maybe if I need to reconnect with my family. But your family is the reason. If you really want to get down to the root of it, your family is the reason why you secluded yourself. It's not those it's not the people in the outside world. It's your family who've been hating on you. It's your family. And it could be your own mama. Let's just see. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the energy of the collective. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading. Protect the energy of those watching as well. Please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. I don't know who this is for, but somebody need to stop telling their mama their business. And I don't care if y'all get mad at me or whatever, or mama, this is not for you, if your mother is a great mom, that's your support system, then this reading is not for you. This is the reading for somebody who you could ask your mama for a ride somewhere, and then every time, or you need your mom to help you, and every time you ask your mom to take you somewhere, or like your car is in the shop, you ask your mom to take you somewhere, you got to put gas in the car, you got to give her cigarettes, you got to give her something in return for something that she's doing for you. You know, this is for someone whose mother is always talking about the accomplishments that they had, but they're manipulative, but they don't have the same thing that they have now. Not saying that people don't fall on hard times, but someone who manipulate, like I told you. Look, I can't make this shit up. With the Devil, Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. This is for someone whose family is always talking about, they fabricate their accomplishments. They fabricate what they had going on with the Nine of Wands. They always talk about what they had, but they really didn't have it with the Wounded Warrior. They talk about what they had, which they wish they had. And they make it seem like they had it, but they didn't. They didn't. And they mad at you because you actually do. You actually do. You actually do. Yeah, Four of Swords. This is someone who's miserable. Who don't know how to say they're sorry. Who's manipulative. Who's like, when they see you doing what you want to do, they want to celebrate you, but they're really jealous of you. That's who we talking about. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords. Lies, deception, and motherfucking deceit. Y'all need to be aware of these type of people. And I'm not doing this reading to scare you, but a lot of times, you know, when you're doing well, the first person or people you want to go to are the people as your family. Because that's what, quote unquote, they say you're supposed to do. You got to watch them motherfuckers even closer sometimes. You really do. Peep game. What else is the collective message? Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Because they mad because you own your shit. Because you on your shit. You ain't got to lie about the shit. Two of Pentacles. You may have multiple sources of income. You actually do. And people want to know what the fuck you got going on. And they think you're lying because all they did their whole life was lie about the shit that they wish they did or they thought they did and they didn't do. And they didn't do. With the Six of Swords. Yeah. Every time you come around and you tell these people good news, these motherfuckers get mad at your ass. They get mad. With the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Somebody is like, this is almost like somebody also praying for your downfall. Somebody's hoping. They can't wait to see you struggle. You could have struggled before and you finally got some damn sense about yourself. And you just like, okay, let me buckle down. Let me stop struggling. Let me stop, fabricating like this motherfucker. You could damn sure be a Gemini. At the bottom of the deck. I was wondering who this reading was for. Yeah, look, Gemini, and you came up fast with the Knight of Wands because you took a chance on yourself with the Fool. And you came up too fast because you know what you noticed? You broke a family curse because what you noticed at the beginning, you come from a family, or this could be your mother or father, or your mother's side, I'm not sure, that was full of lies. But you said you're going to stand in your truth. And when you started standing in your truth, that's when you started getting victories. Like, I'm not going to be this person lying, saying, oh, I do this and I do that, knowing damn well you don't. You never owned that. You never had that. You're going to stand in your truth. And when you started standing in your truth, Gemini, and you started taking chances, that shit, your life started changing so mother freaking fast with the Lovers, Knight of Wands, and the Fool. And all you had to do was tell the truth. Put it out there. Put it out there. You had to tell the truth. And I hate to say it, and I hate to clarify this message, but then you got the Tower, Three of Cups, and the Justice. And when you cut off these motherfuckers, the liars, and you started realizing you cut off this family, you got justice, boo. And I'm not telling nobody, if this is not you, I'm not telling you to cut your family off. I'm talking about the people who you know your family is full of shit. Who you know every time you go around your family, they talk about what they did back in the day, and they don't have the shit now. They didn't build that wealth. They may have had riches at a point in time, but they lost it. And they still talk about it. Then they try to find out what you got going on, and they try to tell you how to build wealth. You can't teach someone how to build wealth that you don't possess. You can't. Period. I was wondering who this reading was for. I didn't know. Because I was like, I'm going to read. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to pick up on the energy. Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody jealous of you. The Magician. Because you the motherfucking Magician. And they're Two of Swords. They don't know how they do it. They sleepless nights. This could be your mama. Gemini, this could be your mama. Or a motherly figure. Somebody who has children. They are so upset. Because I want to know why. In my head, I ask why. Why is this person like this? Why is this energy here? Because you got the Queen of Wands, the Magician, Two of Swords. Somebody doesn't understand. You could be a very spiritual person. You could be a person who believes in manifestation or speaking things into existence, or you actually have that power to speak things to existence, Gemini. And this person gets stressed out and pissed off because they can't figure out why the fuck you not failing. How come you're not a liar like them? How come you don't have to fabricate your life like them? This is why they're upset with you. I'm shaking, bro. This shit is making me upset. Look, and again, with the Justice at the bottom of the deck. What does Gemini need to do to overcome this? Be motherfucking happy. The Sun, be happy. Talk to God about it. Talk to God about it. Seven of Pentacles. And then you got the Eight of Swords. Listen. You're not trapped in your mind about this. You know what was keeping you? If you felt like you were being stuck somewhere, Gemini, this is what was. You needed to release this. You needed to release that. You needed to release, because I feel like this is for somebody who always thought it was people outside of them. Who thought it was like people like, this is for someone who's very, very a closed off individual. And they're like, oh, you used to be very outgoing. But now you're an introvert. And you thought it was your friends. And it was your own mama. This could have been like the energy of your own mama. This could have started at home. With the King of Pentacles. With the Emperor, your own father. This is something you carried with you, the hangman. You may not have known your father. And the Empress with your mama. I told you. This is some childhood wound shit. This is childhood. Because you didn't see what real love was. Because you seen your mother and father going through it. With the hangman in the reverse, King of Pentacles. I'm not sure if they shared the home. They got divorced, got back together. And it's just like, it's like, you thought just because these people gave you life and they gave birth to you, but they never got their shit together. They never got their shit together. But you're looking at them as an example because that's all you know, because this is who gave birth to you. They never got their shit together. You can't sit there and learn from people who never got their shit together. They don't even own their shit. And I'm not saying you have to be a homeowner, but they don't. Well, you got more options than them. And you need to, yeah. And that's the problem that they got with you. With the 7 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the 9 of Swords, they stressed out because the opportunities in life that they did not take, you did. You did. And I saw 11:11 when I said that, so that is true. Because the opportunities that they did not take in life, you did. And they're upset with you because you decided not to listen to the fuck shit that they taught you. And reprogrammed your mind, and you decided, I'm not going to be stressed out. I'm not going to sit there and lie about shit that I should have had or could have had back in the day. Nah, I'm going to stand in my truth. I'm going to stand in my truth. I ain't going to fabricate a motherfucking thing. And that's that anger you held. That's the reason why you stood in solitude. That's the reason why you had stopped taking chances and stopped being that fun, outgoing person. You think it's the haters on the internet, or you got trolls when it's your own mama or your daddy. Sometimes you really got to look at the people who you think is the closest to you. For real. For real. Any other advice for Gemini? 6 of Pentacles. And by you doing that, with the Page of Wands, King of Swords, see clearly, yes, Knight of Swords, using your strength, bruh. You about to come on some new shit. Come up and, I don't know if this is new love. I don't know if this is a new business idea, but by you doing this and finally realizing, where does this pain come from? Where does this hate come from? Where does this come from, that me always wanting to be around by myself? You about to just have the strength to just really step into your full power, the Empress, bruh. You about to step into your full power. That's the advice. But you had to realize, this is for someone who kept looking for answers like, damn, why do I feel this way? I used to be such a loving person. I used to talk to people. I used to be out. I used to go everywhere. Now I just want to be at home. I don't even believe. People be inviting me places you don't want to go. You have to realize and take stock. You had to stop and take stock. And once you do, you got the 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Strength card, the Empress. You're going to be standing in your power. Ain't nothing going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. Because what you're going to do, you're going to break that generational curse. You're going to break that lies that your mother and father told. Because you're going to live in your truth. Everything that you say, you're going to be able to prove it. But not just to other people. It's actually going to be factual. You're going to be able to pass it on to your kids. You're going to be the one to break them chains. And sometimes it takes breaking away to break a chain. You got to break away. Yep, this is some childhood wound shit. Page of Cups. This is from childhood. And I don't think you realize, Gemini, I don't even think you realize you had this childhood trauma. You may not have realized it. Because you may have been someone who's like always good. You always got the good job. You always, you may look nice and everything. Like, your life was okay. You still went through some shit. But you had this, like, deep-rooted, introverted anger for some reason. Like, you just didn't have a trust for people. This been going on since childhood because your mother and father were unstable. Not saying that they're bad people. People gonna go through what they go through. And you talk about your mom, ain't talk about your daddy. I don't know them. What I'm saying is that you have to switch your mindset, and you have to grow out from what you know. And you had this deep-rooted resentment, and you couldn't figure out where it was coming from. It's because you knew, it's like you knew the truth of your mother and father. But like when y'all, this is somebody, you know the truth about, you know, a family member, but when everybody go to the barbecue, they let the family member sit there and tell them stories about back in the day, knowing damn well they ass was never fucking a pimp or a player, or never they went to school, but they lie about what they went to school for. They talk about when they went to school for nursing, and they really like not a RN, but these are people who did nothing against what I'm about to say, who are like the ones that work in the nursing home and just like, you know, clean up the behind the old people, which is, I don't know what it is called. There's nothing wrong with being that, but these are people who lie about that. They say they're like, oh, I was a registered nurse. No, you were not. You were an assistant in like an assisted living home. Okay, but this, like when you go around family, you just let them tell their story, but you know it's a lie. That shit has been bothering you for so long, Gemini. And you finally was like, no more. I am not going to deal in this shit, and I'm not going to be that type of person, and I'm not going to be a liar. I'm going to stand in my truth. Yep. And when you did that, you got the North Node. You got your North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. You had to do this. You had to really understand. This is for someone who's been searching for answers with the number 10, the completion, like what the fuck was wrong with me? That's what it was. That's what it was. But that's been your reading, Gemini. I was wondering who the fuck this reading was for. I didn't know, because I was like, I just feel the energy, and I didn't know who the reading was for. It's for you, Gemini. But you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. I hope this helps somebody. I'm not saying sit there and I hope this relieves you from being mad at the world and closing yourself off, because there's a whole wide world that you need to go out there and go get. And you shut yourself off because it's like the people who gave you life. If you can't trust them to tell the truth, who the fuck can you trust to tell the truth? And that's probably why you've been in those relationships with people who used you and cheated on you, because it's like, damn, you attracted that because that's what raised you. No more. No more. Let it go. All right, Gemini, you guys be easy, and I'm going to holler at you another time. Bye.